standing in front of Seven Brothers Gourmet Market in Oceanside. Why am I here? Because of this week's Parsha. In Parsha's Kedoshim, one of the most famous psukim that we recite is Lo sisna es achicha bilvavecha. Don't hate your brother in your heart. And then the pasuk says Hocheach tocheach es amisecha. You should rebuke your fellow. Rav Shamshon Raphael Hirsch points out that why does it have to say achicha? Don't hate your brother in your heart. He said, if you have a friend and your friend betrays you, that's a hatred that you may not be able to overcome. But when it's a brother, if it's a brother, you can generally overcome it because family is very powerful. Blood is thicker than water. And the Torah, says Rav Hirsch, uses the term achicha because even if somebody is hurting you and harming you, and not that you're in danger, but they did something that was betraying and very painful, if you can look at them as a brother and find in your heart not to hate them, that is the level that the Torah is hoping that we can have. To hate somebody in your heart is very, very painful, is very often counterproductive, and as they say, you're letting somebody live rent-free in your mind. It's very often not a smart thing to do, and it eats you up. But aside from the psychological issues, you shouldn't have a hatred towards another person. And if you could treat them like a brother and find a way to not necessarily be their best friend, but not to hate them, the Torah tells us then you could be at the level of Hocheach tachiach es amisecha, that you could give the rebuke that's necessary, and do it with love and with a certain caring. And hatred is a midah, is a behavior that we try to avoid. Have a beautiful, beautiful Shabbos, an important message as we go through Sfiras HaOmer during this difficult period when we mourn the students of Rabbi Akiva who lo nahagu zeh bazeh, they didn't treat each other properly. We need to do the opposite to bring Mashiach and to save ourselves and to see an end to the suffering that we see. Have a good Shabbos.